Hey there, creepy peeps, and welcome to another stale movie review. Today we are talking about Thru. Alright, so Thru was requested by one of my creepy patron peeps, Chance. So thank you so much, Chance, for requesting this video, and thank you to all my other creepy patron peeps for your support of my channel. If you want to find out the perks to being a creepy patron peep, you can follow that link in the description. Directed by Brendan Cowles and Shane Coon, and starring Leighton Meester, Nicholas D'Agosto, and Melora Hardin. Thru follows Mackenzie, who is a 17-year-old student celebrating her high school graduation with her boyfriend and classmates, when she receives a message about her friends being murdered by Horny the Clown, a popular fast food chain mascot. The body count piles up as Mackenzie's 18th birthday grows closer, and she finds out that the killing may be connected to her mother's past. Alright, so fun fact about this movie, this is the first credited feature film for Leighton Meester. And I will just point out, because it's definitely pertinent to the rest of the review, that this is a black comedy horror film. So let's get into what I liked about Thru. I liked it's definitely one of those movies where you have to decide when you sit down how you want to watch it. If you take it seriously, you're gonna think the movie is shit. If you don't, you'll still think the movie is shit, but you'll have fun while watching it. So, you know, I mean, it is what it is. It's definitely one of those movies that is, you know, making fun of slasher movies by being as over the top about it as possible. If you watch the film in that way, you're going to have a fun time. I found myself laughing at most of the jokes, you know, intentional or not intentional, because the movie is pretty cringy. But again, if you know, go into the movie wanting to have a fun time, you'll get enjoyment out of the movie in some way. The kills were pretty cool, and they were usually accompanied by like the typical cringy and utterly awesome fast food and hell puns. I feel like a lot of times in slashers, if you have a talkative killer, like Freddy Krueger or something like that, they always got to deliver some little like pun or one-liner having to do with however the person is being killed. So Horny the Clown, the fast food chain in the movie, is like Hella Burger or something, like, you know, it's supposed to be like a hell devil sort of thing. So the puns in the movie normally either have to do with fast food or hell. Let's get into what I didn't like about Thru though. Didn't like. So speaking of the kills, I was a little disappointed that they held back on some of them. Most of the time you were just seeing the aftermath of the kills, and I was hoping for a little bit of more, you know, on-screen carnage, especially for a slasher, you know. And I will be honest, even though I sat down, you know, the first way I mentioned, like intending to not take it seriously, the over-the-topness of the movie did get to me after a while, and it was just to the point where it was like oversaturated, where I was just like, oh, okay, like, you know, I've had my fill of this, and I get it, I'm over it now. I mean, I feel like this is just made to make fun of slashers, like how cringy they can be. So it doesn't really say anything new about slashers, really. It's just, you know, an over-the-top cheesy slasher, and that's the whole point of it. A fairly predictable ending, obviously, as a lot of slashers do. And I will just say the CGI did not age well on this movie. It's like 10 years old now. Super disappointed about like how much of Horny the Clown was CGI, especially when he's moving. I don't know if they were trying to get the point across that he's a supernatural being and he kind of just appears out of thin air, but every time he's like moving and walking, I don't know if they were trying to like enhance it with CGI. It just looks really bad, and I was disappointed by how much of Horny the Clown was CGI. Worth it. All that being said though, was Thru worth it? I think at least once. Like, if you're looking for something silly and ridiculous to watch with your friends on a movie night with some pizza and some beer, this is definitely a great choice. I mean, if you're looking for a really good slasher movie, probably not the best choice. So I'll say it depends on your mood, if it's worth it or not. And I feel like I've been doing with these kind of horror comedy movies where you have to watch it one way or the other. You know, I give my serious rating and not serious rating. So if I were sitting down and watching this movie seriously, I would probably give it a 1 out of 5. You know, sitting down and just having fun watching it, I'll give it a 4 out of 5. Like, it was definitely funny. I will give it that. IMDb, it has a 4.6 out of 10. On Rotten Tomatoes, it doesn't have a critic score, but audiences give it a 36%. And Letterboxd, it has a 2.4 out of 5. So if you've seen Drive Thru, let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about it. Of course, I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here and become a Creepy Peep today. I post videos Monday through Friday. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay strange. Bye!